If you are familiar with the Star Wars movie, I believe it was the second movie that was released. It's the fifth in the series of 9. There was a young man by the name of Luke Skywalker that needed some training, and his mentor was a guy by the name of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan Kenobi told Luke Skywalker, you need to go to this distant planet and find this great Jedi warrior, and he will teach you the ways of the Jedi. And Luke Skywalker flew all the way across the galaxy to find this great warrior. And he landed on this remote planet in a swamp that was just kind of dark, and he landed and he got out and there was no one to meet him. Excuse me. Where was this great warrior? And he walked around in the swamp for several hours and he could find no one. And he sits down and he's tired and he's dejected, and then to his horror, his spaceship starts to sink. And he just watches. There's nothing he can do as his spaceship sinks out of sight. Now he can't even leave this place. And about that time, this little green creature with big ears, this spoke very poor English, would jumped up on this stump and started telling Luke Skywalker about the Force. And if he could get in touch with the Force, that he could do incredible things. In fact, he even told him if he would learn, he could raise his spaceship up out of the mud and the mire, and it would take him anywhere he wanted to go. And as Luke Skywalker listened to all this valuable information, there was a point to where this little green guy, which everybody in the movie theater knew by now who it was, except Luke Skywalker. He was a little bit slow on the uptake. But he was sitting there, and he was depressed and dejected and frustrated. Like many times in our life, we can be dejected and frustrated, listening to all this good information. And this little green guy said, well, are you going to do something about it? And Luke Skywalker said this. He said, I'll try. To which the great Jedi Master, Yoda, replied. He said, there is no try. There is only do. And what I want to leave with you is this. There are times in your life when you will be tired, frustrated, dejected, worn out, disgusted, whatever it may be. And you may come to a place like this, or you may read in your Bible these wonderful words where it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Or you might read such wonderful words like you see in Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and faint not. And we read words like that. And then we look and just say, I'll try. Let me leave you with this today. When the God of this universe, if you allow Him to be involved in your life, when the God of the universe can take charge of your life, don't ever look at any situation, circumstance, or problem or trial or tribulation that you have and just sit back in dejection and say, I'll try. Because if God is involved, there is no try. There is only do. And if you can ever believe that in your life, then there is no situation, no circumstance, no problem, no trial, no tribulation that will cause you to sit back and just give up. Because all things are possible with God. If we really believe that. Do you believe it?